I've felt like me, down in a fucking deep dark hole with no light there that crawl back out. I want them to know how it feels because I've fucking been there. I've been there. Several fucking times, not just once, not just twice, several fucking times I've had to claw my fucking way out of that place. Let's get into it. It's capital K, capital P, HIT. And today I'm going to be going through my messages from Insta, TikTok, my clients, KPL members, and yeah, I'm just giving you a bit of a breakdown of KPhit and I guess the people I've helped along the way. I actually sent this straight off the bat. I sent this is my home or my screensaver. So I'll flick this around so you can see it. So what it says, I made this up in one of the apps that I use, and the quote, if you didn't see it there, it wasn't held long enough, is, "Does this help my team? Question mark. Ask this before making any decision. If the answer is no, don't do it." And it means exactly what it means. If whether your team be your family or your sports team or your brothers or whatever that may be, if it doesn't help the team grow, don't do it. If going out in town and drink driving home doesn't help the team, don't do it. If getting on the packet obviously doesn't help your team, don't do it. If wearing a certain brand or clothes doesn't represent what you stand for, don't fucking do it. Every decision you make has an effect on the people around you. So don't fucking do it if you know that that's going to be wrong in here and in here. And once you start growing, you get a pretty good indication of when the universe brings the shit into here, into here, into here. A lot of people say they make decisions just strictly based off their heart or gut instinct. But when you actually are entwined and learn a lot about yourself and the universe and everything that you're doing with good intentions, it actually comes from here, hits here first, hits here, and that's when you know 100% that that's a decision that you should make, no matter what anyone else says. But if any decision that you make affects your family, your friends, your loved ones, your team, or anything like that, do not fucking do it. If you're gonna ask what's in this is 1 scoop of WPI International Protein, ice cream flavour. I've got half a teaspoon of spirulina and filtered water. Oh, and 2 raw eggs. I just felt it then, I forgot. I'm gonna start with this young lad here. He said, "Sick cunt bro, been watching your shit for a minute now. I'm a year clean off the gear and been going to the gym flat out." He went from 120 kilos to 70 from the gear. Obviously didn't help him getting fucking down to that weight, being skinny and fucked. But he's back at a healthy 80, and he said, "Keep doing you, lad." Another message here saying, "You're a fucking weapon, bro. Your posts get me going every day, eh? Slowly finding me shit and getting healthy. Don't know why, but when I followed you, I got mad lift to sort my shit out. Big love, bro." Appreciate the follow-up, bruh. To be honest, I'm lost at the moment. I've done a couple of intakes for rehab, so waiting to find out if I can get a bed. Life on my end at the moment has spun out. 2 weeks ago, I got made redundant. Pride took a hit, and I chose to drink and sniff in self-pity, knowing I'll break my wife's heart. I'm not like this. I did 4 or 5 months off the piss, trained every morning, healthy, mentally fit, present for my daughter. I have triggers and a weak mindset. When things get heavy, I break. I message you because maybe you've been there in my shoes and I see how much you're growing mentally and physically as a person. Sort of a hope that I can bounce back and follow. Sounds fucking odd, I know, but I'm lost at the moment, lad. This is from another lad. Fuck, that post hits home that you put up this morning. I've been procrastinating too long about getting off the shit and getting out of a fucking rut. But just having a flick through your post gives me motivation and some hope. Cheers, bro. This is a woman off Instagram. I just wanted to say thank you. I've grown and learnt so much since following your page. It's been a privilege being able to watch your transformation, so I was able to tackle mine. The flex emoji. Now these ones I'm reading off Insta for now. There's fucking heaps of them. But I got sent this one last weekend and fuck, man. It threw me back in my seat, that's for sure. Hi Kieran, I just wanted you to know how hard some of your Insta videos hit through the universe. A month ago you somehow appeared in my Insta feeds. You brought tears to my eyes and I couldn't get out of my car while I sobbed on the side of the road. Why? Because as a 50+ guy with a missus and good careers, you made me cry because you hit hard in my heart that I was living a lie. Lying to myself that I needed to get on the gear every Friday and Saturday to get through life and have some sort of feeling. Making up stupid lies to myself to withdraw savings to have another weekend bender. You made me realise that I was just lying to myself and my world was crashing around me. Hanging around more and more people who claim to be your friend, but just being around to get a hit or some extra dosh. Me and the missus have been clean for a month straight, all because of you. I'm doing circuits 5 days a week and haven't touched a shit for 32 days now. Please don't stop what you're doing. You're an angel in disguise. Fuck. That one, so I got fucking goosebumps, bro. That one, fuck, my whole body's fucking just got goosebumps and got cold. The craziest thing about that is he didn't just send that when he broke down in the car and send it, off emotion. He sent this 32 days later after being clean. So my whichever video hit him, and then from that day decided that him and his missus are going to get clean. And he sends that message last weekend, 32 days later from him in the car to now being clean and, moving and training his body 5 days a week again. But this guy's 50. And that's why it's never too late. And you just don't know. That's why I don't really care too much about what I post, as in I post a lot and I'm not saying I don't care what I post. I mean, I don't care that it's a lot or it doesn't get a certain amount of likes or a certain amount of views or how many followers I have, because I don't give a fuck about that. The whole reason I started this page was to give people an insight that they can change and life gets fucking better. Your mental health will get better. Your physical health will get better. Your relationships will get better. You will get in better positions and doors that you've never been through. You will get on top of your finances. And I started this page to show my journey and show others that anything is possible if you're willing to learning to say no to what doesn't serve you, taking accountability for every single action and choice that you fucking make, and working smarter, harder and longer than everyone else. Early to bed, early to rise keeps a man young, wealthy and wise. But yeah, like that message was crazy. This is a young lad here off Insta as well. You have a heart of gold, my brother. Thank you for taking your time to reply. I've only just started handing out resumes, so I can't join KPL, but I'll definitely try to get there. It means a lot to me that you actually reply and take the time to emphasize with me, bro. I'm only 16, still young, but people like you are the reason young kids like me thrive. This was another one that I got sent as well. So this is a big shout out to all the Start Together, Finish Together boys as well, because that group of men is so fucking inspiring. They're so driven. They're so inspiring. There's so much energy to be around. They're so strong. They're so powerful. And we've all, I'm not going to speak for me, but they all have their own strengths. And this is a true, this is true accolades to everything that those lads do. So I got this message. Since I seen you lads running Mermaid track when I was on the bender, I've put back on 8 kilos and got back to where I left off. I managed to crack 24.26 for my 5k runs, and overall feeling like an animal, bro. All in all, heaps good. So this young lad, me and the Start Together, Finish Together boys were on our Cali and cardio, and we didn't know. We see a lot of people early morning there at the bars, and a couple of young lads rode past, and I got a message from this lad, I don't know how long after, saying that it fucking woke him and his mates up, that they didn't want to be riding past on line bikes feeling like pieces of shit, and realising that that's not the right thing to do. They weren't feeling good. So just us lads being us, we might have noticed them or whatever, but there's a lot of people go past and we're all locked in. But just us out there doing what we're doing on a Sunday morning, inspires people to change. So back to what I was talking before, it's not just about posting, the content, which I don't care about the likes, views and follows, because I just hope that one post can reach one person and then they can change, and then all around them change. It's like a spider web effect, snowball effect, and that's like generational change. But it's not just the posting, it's out in public too, or it's at the gym and training hard and seeing all these things happen, so people can understand why we look and feel so good, So that young lad there, since that day he's seen us, he's turned his whole shit around just from seeing us. I've never spoke to him, I don't know this lad personally, but just from seeing us in a, let's just say, in a unsober mind or not clear mind, just riding past us and seeing what we were doing has shaped his future. That's pretty fucking wild. This one's from a client. She's a woman that I helped out. 18 weeks, we made it. And I know you'll say you made it, but without you and your guidance, I don't know where I'd be today. So thank you. From a lost mother with no direction, unhappy, sad daily, feeling shit in my own skin, drowning with negativity and shit thoughts, not worthy of being my true self, to becoming happy, healthy, and at peace, warm, safe, and proud. To becoming happy, healthy, and at peace, warm, safe, and proud of the woman I am today, and forever growing the guns. Learning and becoming my true self, daily growth, consistency, and confident and determination. You are changing lives. I watched your story and was hooked. How can a man of such destruction turn his life around? Constantly dedicated and a shift in the mind. I'm proud of you and I'm proud of what you are doing. and I only know you from afar. The change you are making in others to become who they truly are is absolutely inspiring. Keep fighting the good fight, Kieran. Internally grateful. Another young laddie. Hey brother, just wanted to let you know you're a legend. Keep up the vids. Just coming off a 2-year coke addiction. Was in a fucked mental state. Finally cleaned up and starting my fitness journey. This month is 6 months clean. Always turn to your videos when I'm struggling. Your motivation is contagious, bros. This is from another one of my clients. This lad's an absolute fucking gentleman. I asked him to answer some questions for me, and this is what he replied. I asked him how he's been feeling mentally since being with KPhit. Mentally, I suffer from anxiety and see someone for this, and I'm normally peaking before I go, and I had to cancel my last appointment, so I'm overdue for a session, yet I'm feeling the most calm and collected I've ever felt. Having your support and positive words daily makes me think positive from the start of every morning. I'm normally very short fused and also takeaway most nights and for lunch at work. Now I spend hardly any money on takeaway, which saves me heaps, and I always have money to spare a week with paying bills, savings and other expenses. Spiritually, I've never been much of a spiritual person, but since starting I feel a little more at peace, you could say. Living life with a mindset now that everything happens for a reason, but my own mindset plays a crucial role in how everything plays out, and loving myself is a major part of being at peace with myself and remembering everything I already have to be grateful for daily. This young lad here has just been given all the wrong tools to try and better himself, and I'm no one to take anyone anything away from someone from medical professionals. I just know why what I do and other people do aren't fucking billion-dollar corporations like the pharmaceuticals, because most of the stuff that I'm trying to show everyone is free. There's a very small minority of it that costs you actual money to look after your mental health and physical health. But this one here is, thank you brother, it means a lot, eh? I jumped into this thinking, what else have I got to lose and maybe to gain? And I'm already mentally and physically stronger. I was a bedrotter for 15 years, bro. I did so much abuse to my body and mind, plus the mental illness and type 1 diabetes. I've come so far, it even amazes me, to be honest, bro. Didn't think working out could help so much with my mental health. Even though I have to do it daily, it gives me a sense of achievement at the end of each day. And I'm loving the results mentally and physically. I owe you big time, bro. Couldn't have done it without you. I've helped someone, whether it's free or paid or whatever, a bit of guidance. I don't want the taps on the back. I don't want the fucking accolades. I want people that have felt like me, down in a fucking deep dark hole with no light there, that crawl back out. I want them to know how it feels, because I've fucking been there. I've been there several fucking times, not just once, not just twice, several fucking times I've had to claw my fucking way out of that place. And that's what I want people to feel, is when you sober up off drugs, alcohol, gambling, whatever the fuck it is, when you sober up and clean your life up and lock in on yourself, whether that's spending time alone or locking in with your fam, when you lock in and you train and you look after yourself, everything just flows. And I get so passionate about it because I never want to feel like that again. So why wouldn't I eliminate every single fucking possible chance of feeling like that again? Which means saying no to going to the pubs, saying no to fucking whoever, not going to parties, not doing this, not doing that. Putting myself in positions and places that I want to be Because my mental health means more to me, and my life means more to me than some fucking bullshit drugs and some fucking partying or some addictions. You helped me get off my ass and smash gym before work. Now I'm 2 months and I'm feeling Mickey Mouse. Cheers for putting out the awareness content. Got me back on the straight and narrow. And it's got the thing, love heart, and the big flex, KPhit muscle. Said I've got 2 young ones and I've just gone through a hell of a past of a year and a half. Ex took me to court and had a DVO placed against me. Got my own place with a complex. It caught on fire 3 weeks ago before Christmas. I got massively hooked on the bag and couldn't stop drinking. So I love seeing this shit where people flip their lives and fucking smash their goals, because that's where I'm at now. Happy and killing it. I'm training hard, eating right, and just loving life again. Keep doing what you're doing, bruh. You're helping more people than you know. Fuck, you'd just, you'd never, when you think that life's hard and you think that you've got it hard, bring yourself back to being grateful, because there's people doing it way fucking harder. Another client said, definitely can agree. Thought drugs made me feel fucking great. Get out there and exercise. That makes you feel fucking fantastic, brother. Wow. Never knew you could feel this good through fitness. And this lad had sent me a DM with one of the photos I had from myself. And it says, brought me to tears just reading this, bruh. Fucking good on you, straight out. I know the path isn't easy because I'm in the same position right now myself and trying to make changes after years and years of doing the same shit. It's difficult and you should be proud of yourself. Honestly, you don't even look like the same person as the first photo. I thought it was someone else. Yeah, he's got a little flex as well. Could spend hours doing this, but 2 people that I'm in contact with, somewhat every couple of days, if not weekly. And these 2 lads I didn't know from a bar of fucking soap, right? And these 2 lads are both 6 months plus clean. Like, fuck me. And they thank me for it. It has nothing to do with me. They made the choice to show up every day. And, one of them's got starting his own side hustle at the moment. He's waiting to transition into doing that full time. And one of the other lads has still got some stuff going on from the past, but we'll get through that too. But what a fucking achievement. 6 months sober. If they'd looked back at, would they be sober 8 months prior to now? They'd probably say no. And this is why I don't care what I'm posting, because I know, someone out there will resonate with it. And if I can help save one life, which goes on to help other people and next generations, and that's exactly what I'll fucking do. Alright, I'm going to get into some of the KPL members ones now. There was a fucking heavy one here the other day that fucking teared up, actually. All this, I'm going to try and just give it a quick breakdown. But one of the KPL members, he just had his second child, and he'd realised how much that his wife did for his family while her and the bub are resting up. And he realised that how much time he put into games and his phone and social media and certain things that didn't serve him and his family. And this has taken full accountability of stepping into his new life, which required a lot more sacrifice and discipline and structure to rediscover who he really is. So he actually took himself back with accountability. says the part that hurt the most was realising how much weight that, as I said, his wife had took on for his family, why he was being unappreciated and not present with being a partner, father, looking after himself physically and mentally, so then he can be the best father and partner for his family. His dependencies have changed over the years, and they range from categories from drugs, alcohol, shit eating patterns, and using a lot of screen time to, I guess, numb out what was the real issue, which was working on himself. And this last bit's very, very cool. He says, if I want to make generational change, like I said that I wanted to do in the past, then I need to do it more than just talk about it. There needed to be action before I could comfortably talk about it without feeling shame or guilt. And now I'm glad that I have, because that carries a lot of weight and I feel freedom in sharing that vulnerability. So this KPL group, these lads here, we have a private chat, questions are asked, we speak daily, people send in their videos, I send in other stuff, their morning walks, what they're getting up to. Yeah, it's truly inspiring that I think that you have to fall on your sword also, and you have to realise, fuck, am I doing and being the best that I can be? You know, are you really showing up for your family? Like, can they really count on you? And that's something that you have to ask yourself. Like, I've got, as I said, I've got thousands of those messages, and they're ones that I could just flick through or that I had screenshotted to talk about, but I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I know that this is my purpose in life. It was to go through all those lessons and learn them and continue to learn them, then to give back and then help and show people that maybe help guide them to not make the same mistakes or learn the same lessons. I've always learnt the hard way, and it's not always the easy way. But yeah, this is my purpose, and to fucking think about my first KPhit, Instagram got shut down, so I think that I never would have started this and, you know, saved, I guess, many, many lives, and hopefully keep creating this generational change that I want to see in the world. And, you know, it started with me and my four walls, and then it's going to extend out to the whole world. So keep watching, don't forget, subscribe, like and share, and we'll be back soon. It's KPhit, let's get it.